Everyone has a story to tell, or in some cases, many. My grandfather Lawrence Pacey was a man of many stories. Lawrence Pacey was born on November 7, 1922, near Oak Hill, Kansas, at the Pacey Homestead Farm. He attended a one-room schoolhouse, Hammerly Grade School, for 8 years. During his senior year of high school, he took classes to become a school teacher. He graduated from high school in 1940 and also earned an elementary teaching certificate that same year. He was hired to teach at a one-room schoolhouse where he was paid a mere $50 a month. He began taking college classes from Kansas State University when he wasn't teaching or working on the farm. Lawrence married Eunice King on July 20, 1945, and they raised 13 children together on their family farm. Lawrence taught in rural schools in Clay, Ottawa, and Cloud counties for 28 and a half years. He then taught an additional 14 years at Miltonville Grade School, for a grand total of 42 and a half years of teaching. 25 years after beginning his college coursework, he finally earned a bachelor's degree in education from Kansas State University. Most of the work was done taking night classes and summer classes. He then went on to pursue his master's degree from Kansas State University, which he earned in 1976 after doing coursework at Kansas State, Emporia State, Pittsburgh State, Miltonville Wesleyan, Marymount, and Fort Hays State. Anyone who knew him knew his passions were woodworking and storytelling, both of which he had a gift for. Lawrence and his family designed and built a 50 by 150 feet Quonset building that still stands tall to this day on the Pacey farm. He also enjoyed creating lamps out of old bowling pins and making homemade rope. Lawrence had a life worth telling about. He loved sharing stories with anyone who would listen, especially his grandchildren. We would all listen in amazement at his stories about things such as a pet coyote or the famous bulldog glue. He had a way with words that would captivate an audience in a split second. After his wife Eunice's passing in 2006, he found ways to keep busy by doing projects in his basement and many daily phone calls to family and friends. He loved to take time to visit with anyone who would stop by and lend a listening ear. He kept a daily journal to record the events of each day and wrote a couple of books about his memories, which are now priceless possessions of his children, grandchildren, and great-grandchildren. Lawrence spent his last day of life doing one of the things he loved most, sharing stories with children at Miltonville Grade School. His family continues to grow each day, with now well over 100 members. His stories will continue to be passed from generation to generation.